Yeah, so let's start with our session. So this is the overview of our project. We are going to start with the introduction. So how we deploy our React project. Then we are going to learn about AWS. That how we use AWS and their services. Then what is deployment. So then we are going to learn about how we deploy our code, then how we set CI/CD pipelines for deployment, then what is Jenkins and how we create a Jenkins. Then Suraj will show us about a demo, how we create a Jenkins and how we use AWS services and deploy our React project. And after that, what more things we can do with our AWS or Jenkins files. Yes, that's next one. So here comes with the introduction. So we are going to deploy our React JS project with efficient and effective modern software development. Then we understand about the deployment strategies, hosting options, and CI/CD pipelines with the best practices. So we are going to deploy our project with some basic strategies that considering scalability of the deployment, performance, and the user experience with deployment. Then we take about the hosting options like web servers, cloud based platforms, and all. Then how we setting our CNCD with that. So basically, we need Linux knowledge. Then some about the GitHub and how we learn AWS and Azure for the deployment. Next slide. So next is what is AWS. So AWS is basically Amazon Web Services provided by the Amazon platform. So we use this as our cloud computing platform. So we uses the Amazon's cloud services for our business and for our individual use for the basic projects and all for college and any other clients and all. So AWS provides us computing power through EC2 service. Then for virtual servers, then we can use Amazon's S3 bucket, then EBS for basic storage options. Then then AWS provides us the regions, so we can set our regions wherever we are living. So it provides scalability, reliability, and flexibility to our business of all sizes, allowing them to focus on their core competencies. Then but AWS has some services, so we have to means purchase that services for the long term access and for our long term hosting. AWS is a vast ecosystem. Then they have their certifications, then documentation, so we can easily access their data and all. So what is deployment? Yeah, deployment is a critical phase in the software development. It involves the activities like process to make application run in cloud service in various systems and all. The deployment process transfer our code into codes and make it functioning and accessible for the all environments. So whenever we deploy our code, it was deployed on the targeted environments like we are using a dev server and stage server. So whenever we are pushing the request or raising a PR, so whichever environment we are choosing for that PR, so uh, the code was deploying that environment. So deployment needs the environment basically. Then for the deployment, we have to firstly package our code, then the requirements that we are triggering in that code. Then they are going to install the dependencies and all. So basically, deployment is a automation tools that works on the that part. So we use the CI/CD pipelines for that to automate our deployment process. So after successful deployment software application or the system, whichever we are hosting, that are available and operational for the end users and the stakeholders. So let's like so, yes, what is CI/CD? So CI/CD stands for continuous integration and continuous deployment. So basically, CI/CD is whenever we are pushing our code, so it was continuously integrating in our environment and deployed on that environment. So it focuses on the automation and streamline integration, then testing and deployment. So whenever the code changes are there, we merge that code. After that, we are share that repository. Then by the CI/CD pipeline, uh, that code was built with a deployment cycle. Then the goal was to deploy the application to the production environment. Then it was a rapid releases and the ability to respond the promptly to customer needs. Implementing CI/CD was the best practice to improve the collaboration and communication among the developers. So whenever we are working on the project where more than one developer are working. So repos are mainly used for deploy our project. So CI/CD help in maintaining the repos and reducing the risks of the manual errors. So it promotes the culture of automation, continuous improvement, and DevOps principles. So what is Jenkins? So Jenkins was a basically open source automation server used for continuous CI/CD integrations in a software development. So it automates our tasks like building, testing, and deploying the application. Jenkins integrates with the various tools and technologies. So we are using Jenkins to deploy our React project on the server, and basically we are using AWS EC2 service to deploy the project. But Jenkins was a plugin in that ecosystem. So we are using it also. So Jenkins is a highly flexible and adaptable to the different project and requirements and environments. So we can use Jenkins in all the languages and projects to deploy our project and uh, you continuously do the CI/CDs. So by Jenkins, we can be more productive and ensure our code quality is then the how to accelerate our deliveries with CI/CD pipelines and all. So from here, Suraj can explain the demo and
Thank you, Shubham, for the explanation. So, first step in the demo was creating a React app. So, I already created a React app using CRA or Create React app. So, in this, I added a Jenkins file with the following code. You can see the first line is pipeline, which means we are creating a pipeline. Then the agent. Then agent means in which type of machine we are going to use this uh, Jenkins file. So any means it will run on any type of machine. So then the next step is in what how many stages we want to build the React app. So the first one is build. So this is simple. As you already know, in React we use npm install and npm run build to create a build. Then the second one is deploy. So in this deploy, it will create our directory. It will remove the already installed directory where www.react. You can name this as per your liking. Then after we created a build, so this workspace is the current working space. So we will copy that build to the this directory. So after this, we will serve this website from Nginx uh, to deploy it. So first, I created this application and deployed on GitHub. As you can see here, it has also the Jenkins file. So this is the first step. Then after this, you have to log into your AWS console and open the EC2, or you can easily search from here. So go to instance. So we are going to deploy this application on EC2 instance of Amazon. So first we have to create an instance. So go to the launch instance and name it as React server or any name you want. So we are going to use Ubuntu here. You can use or choose any one. Then in the instance type, for Jenkins to run, we will recommend you to use at least a medium 4 GB RAM EC2 uh, uh, computer. So then is the skip your login. If you want to use the SSH through your console, your terminal like this, you can directly SSH from here through using this keep your login method. If not, you can easily AWS also provides to connect internally also. So we are not going to use it. Then is come the networking setting. So as you know, as already Subham told, Jenkins runs on 8080 port. So we are going to add the 8080 port here. So this is first is 8080 for Jenkins, and this is the default method. And also we can add custom HTTP, which runs on 80, and give the 00 default one and launch the instance. So as you can see, our instance is already created here. Wait for a few minutes. This will take around a minute for running. So as you have any question till now, you can ask. Yeah, this is running. So as you can see, this is our IP4 public address, this is our private address, and this is our security in which we already allowed 808022 and 80. 22 is for use for SSH. First go to connect. This will create a terminal here, so through which we can connect to our virtual machine. So is this a fresh machine? So first we have to use the following command to update all the packages inside it. This apt command is used in Ubuntu or Debian based Linux distros, and update command will do the update. So for using Jenkins, we need Java. So as you can see, this PC doesn't have Java. So first we have to install the Java to this command. Sudo apt install default JRE. This will install Java. So till it is installing, we can see how to install Jenkins in Ubuntu and open the Jenkins one and go to the Debian and Ubuntu and copy this LTS support long term support Debian script. Now, before installing it, we need to see the Java version. So you can see we already installed the Java 11 version, and now we can install the Jenkins. This will take some time. So let's see the Jenkins version we have installed. So Jenkins is installed. We can also see the status through if it is running or not. You can see it is active and running. So for now, as you can see in the React application, we are using sudo. For this, we need to give the permission to Jenkins user, uh, super user permission. So in Ubuntu, we have to edit the following file. So under root, press I, write Jenkins all equal to all no pass wd colon all. So basically, it is giving the user a super usage privilege. Read only. So it is done. So for using our or deploying our application, we needed npm to be installed here. So for this, we can install npm, or you can see if this machine has already have an npm. So now it doesn't have npm, so we can install the sudo apt install npm. So just okay, and see the npm version. And it is also for this we have to update our npm here. So there is a package called n. So use sudo when stable. So this command will install the latest npm version, stable version, or Node.js version. Now if we see the, latest Node.js version is installed. So we install Jenkins, we install npm for the React. So for serving our application in the web, we are using Nginx here. So for Nginx, we have to install the Nginx. So let's see if the this virtual PC have the Nginx or not. So you can see it doesn't have Nginx, so we have to install Nginx through sudo apt install Nginx. So this command is used sudo nginx -t use if the configuration files are okay and it is good. So let's see if this service is running or not. Active and running. Okay. So go to instance and open the address. Let's see if this Nginx is running or not. So we have to remove the S because we are not put here. And see, welcome to Nginx. The Nginx is working and installed. So the next step is, as you already know, in the Jenkins file, we are copying my build to this directory. So we have to create this directory here. So for creating the directory, we use mpdir in Linux. Okay. Also for checking this work, if the directory is created or not, we can simply ls before the var www. You can see the React is created. So after that, in Nginx, we have to create a file to simply put all the configuration in it, like the server, the port in which it will run, and others. So for that, we have to create to use touch command. The touch command is used for creating file Nginx sites available, and inside this we are going to create a file name React. We can use touch or vi. So vi basically is a visual editor or through which we can edit uh, the file. You can see the file is created, and we have to copy the following inside it. I will explain each step here. Eh, Okay, so this is the default configuration. You can easily get this on online easily, or also we use this. This is also the default one which Nginx use. This same configuration is there also. You can also copy from there. So first one is listen on which port. So we will be using 3000 here, and the server public IP. The server public IP will be this, our instance IP here. Then the where we are going to see the this where is the root of the following project, and which file is the main through which it will serve the website. So as we already know, we created this directory, and also we mention it here. So root is the root directory, and inside which inside it which file we are going to refer. So and the two are access log and error logs. These are location in which all the access and error logs will be logged, and we can easily read from this after getting the each file location in case of 404. So after this and save. So we know to use Nginx -t if the configuration is okay, and it is saying the configuration things are okay. So we need to restart one. Before that, I have to create a symbolic link or soft link in Linux. We call soft link is Linux is like a shortcut in Windows. So first we have to create a short link. Sudo ln s etc nginx site available. Site available to EPC Nginx sites enable. So in basically in Ubuntu, this restores Nginx create two folders inside its configuration. First is site available and site available, and second is site enabled. So we created one file inside site available. So we have to create a soft link inside site uh, enabled to a file called React. We can see what's inside the site enable. You see both are default and react. So if we want to confirm these are soft link or not, you can see this file is referring to this and react is referring to this site available. Okay, so for this we have to restart the Nginx. Let me start again. Kind of error. Okay. I have to remove this. So I put an extra slash mark. So to remove first, I have to remove this file. Okay, then create. Okay, start field set directory. Okay, okay. Let me recreate it. Wait. Okay, so let's open the Jenkins now. You know that Jenkins was running on port 8080. You can see Jenkins is installed and running. So it is asking for a password. So first we have to get the password. As you can see, it is saying we just get the following and we get the password. It's happening. You can see we get the password. And just install suggested plugins until that. I'm going to what's the error? So until this is installing, try to fix the error coming in Nginx. Good. The Nginx error is fixed. Okay. So we will wait until this Nginx default installation is finished. So it is asking for a default user. So I'm just creating a default user with my name. Okay. Then save and continue. It is asking for the Jenkins URL, which is same as the above. And now you can start using Jenkins. So this is the dashboard of Jenkins where you can see your name here. You can log out from here and see credentials. This is new items. If you want to create a job, these are the peoples. We can also add some peoples from here. These are the build history, manage Jenkins. Manage Jenkins, you can install packages or do some settings here. So, and in people, you can add users also. You can log in here. So first go to create a job, and we just use this React demo, name it, and these are the following type of projects you can create in Jenkins. First one is freestyle. This will create and give you uh, type of uh, features to you, or which is basically for the advanced users. And the second one is pipeline. This is for the simple pipeline, which this is what we are going to use. And others are multi-configuration projects, folders, and multi-branching, which we have multiple branch and others. So we are going to use the pipeline and create OK. So this is the inside what in pipeline. So we can give description and these are the following things we have to choose one from the it. So discard all builds we not want, do not allow concurrent builds, and this is the GitHub project we are going to use. So if we select the GitHub project, it is asking for the URL. Just paste the URL here, and the first step is done, and second goes on build triggers. So how you going to trigger the build? So first one is build after other projects are built. Basically, if one project is built, automatically trigger the other, and there is periodically. Build periodically means checking or building every day or every night. And then this is basically we're using Mindbowser webhook. So in this we will create a webhook in GitHub, and if we have any push event to the particular branch, this build is automatically triggered. And others are poll SCM, quiet period, and trigger builds record remotely. Poll SCM is like triggering SCM is source code management. It will trigger only when some events are done after a particular time. So we will use the GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM polling. Then here these are nothing. advanced option. This is the main through which we are going to use the pipeline. So pipeline script from SCM we are going to use because we are using Git. So SCM is source management. We are using Git. So we will using Git. It will ask for the repository URL. So this is public. This is public. So I'm not going to add any credentials here. So we can also add credential if you want to. So this is asking for which branch we're going to use. So I'm going to use develops because I already created develop here. Then just stay like this, and this is the script path Jenkins file we created here. This will read this file and build. So we go to apply and save. The project is created. You see in the dashboard here. So this is how we're going to configure the project in Nginx, in Jenkins. Sorry. So there are two ways we're going to build now. If you click on build, it will make a create a build, and the other one is the webhook. So I will go to the webhook and add a webhook. So go to setting of your repository, go to webhook and go to add webhook. It's my password. Mm. So in this we are going to add the this job here. In the webhook first, we are going to use this Jenkins URL followed by 888 and GitHub webhook. You can also trigger when we are going to trigger this. So you can select from here, send me everything or here, or select what you want to trigger in merge request in anything. So we are going to use the push events. So add webhook. So the webhook is created. So if let's see in the, you can see the build is created and successful. Okay, it is not working. Yeah. So in Ubuntu there is a firewall called UFW. So we have to allow the firewall to accept the change. First have to enable this. Sudo UFW enable. And command is giving all the this to Nginx, and we are going also going to allow DAT 3000. See the status. These are all the allowed, and start the gains. So the build is successful. So we have to check if the webhook is working or not. So first, let's change something here. So learn React webhook and just push it to develop. Yeah, you can see the build is automatically taken after I push it to the develop. So I don't know why this is not working. Okay. Okay, I didn't give the security allowed from the from the AWS, sorry. Okay, add the 3000 port with custom TCP and choose as default CID. So React app. Okay, it will take some time. You can see the React app is deployed. Inside this, if you open this, you can see changes, what commit ID and which we have created, and in the console output, you can see the steps we have added in the Jenkins file. First one is the npm install, then run build. You can see the npm install is triggered, then npm run build. Then I copied the file from React to where to React here. So that's all in CI/CD with Jenkins. So what more we can do here? So as you can see, after creating the machine here, we have to install manually many packages. So for removing that part, we can use Docker here for smoothing our process. And obviously DNS to the IP, because currently we're using this DNS, right? So we can IP, so we can add the DNS to it. We can also add SSL certificate to the DNS. And I also talk about the Dockerizing the process. Or we can also in Mindbowser, we know that we use notification in your Slack for each build process. So we can also add here, we can use multiple branch deployment. So thanks. That's all for the demo.